see.
Hey guys. Well, my daughter came to visit, and guess what? She had an open vision. Not a dream, not some I thought I saw. She had an open vision. Okay, go. Tell me what happened.
All right, so I get lash extensions, and I'm like laying there on the chair because they lay you down on a chair. You can record me too, I don't care. So lay me down in a chair like this, and the lady was doing my eyelashes, and it's like quiet, like silent, like this. It was just me and her. Like there's no other customers. So I'm like laying there, she's doing her thing, and it's quiet like this. Like no sounds or anything. Of course she's like playing like music, but it was just quiet. And then out of nowhere, dead serious, like I'm laying there, and you can't open your eyes because the fumes don't make your eyes like burn. So I'm like sitting there chilling, and then it's like super, quiet, and then out of nowhere, like outside, it's starting to get dark outside. It's going on like 7:30. It's like dark outside. Well, I hear this like rumbling outside, and it's like a loud rumble, like not just like a rumble. It's like rumbling, like move, like now I wouldn't say crazy, but it's like kind of moving around, like it's rumbling, like a, fierce. And I'm just like, that kind of spooked me a little bit.
You said it was like kind of like a plane rumble.
Something like, yeah, like a plane. Like it's like as if the plane was like low, but it's like really loud. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, because I can't open my eyes. I can't open my eyes. Like I'm like this. And I'm like, okay, so that kind of spooked me a little bit. I was like, okay. And then next thing you know like this trumpet started playing, and I was like, it was like that, like it was like that, and it started like rumbling, and I'm like, in my seat, like the lady was like doing my eyelashes, and I wasn't even thinking about my eyelashes or beauty at the time. I was more of like, I kind of jumped out of my seat, but I had my eyes closed. I was like, oh my gosh, is Jesus here? Like, dead serious. I was like, is Jesus here? And she's like, I don't think she knows. And she's like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Is your eyes burned? I said, no. Is Jesus here? Like, is Jesus here? And at that moment in time, all this was happening. Like, the rumbling and the trumpet was playing and everything. And I'm like, no, is Jesus here? I gotta go. Is Jesus here? And she's like, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. And I'm like, okay. So everything went back to silent like this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I hope you believe in Jesus, because I do. It, like, dead serious. I thought that was him. I was about to jump out of my chair, and my eyes were gonna burn. Like, dead serious. Like, not playing. Like, I will jump out of my seat for that. So, anyway, yeah, I just had to explain that, because that was so real. It was so real. I'm trying not to cry, because I love Jesus so much that I would do anything. So my mom wanted to explain that theory. It was real. It was crazy real. And I've had a couple of dreams in my life, but that was like something so real. Like, I can't even, it was crazy.
It says in the end times that
I'm still
your
shooken up
old
by
men
it.
will dream dreams, and your younger ones will have visions. So she had an open vision where her eyes were closed, and God pulled her up there and to see what was going to happen. And you guys, quit playing around. You better choose what side you're going to follow, because he's coming. He's not only coming, but he's really coming.
Yeah.
So
I have like goosebumps right now. I tell you, that was like, when it comes to something like that, like everything that you care about, like cars or houses or jewelry or money, like all that stuff turns off. Like all those feelings turn off. Once when I heard that, I was like, who cares about my job? Who cares about the eyelashes on my eyeballs? Who cares about everything? Like, at that moment in time, I was about ready to jump out and, like, leave out the door and, like, put my hands in the air and go home.
Yeah,
like,
it says don't go inside.
Like, no lie.
If you're outside and Jesus comes, it says don't go inside.
I'm still shook up.
Definitely no luggage in heaven for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys get ready. He's coming, huh?
Yeah, I'm